Here, let me see real quick. Come on now. Watch out. Why don't you care, bro? It ain't bleeding. Watch out. I'm not even faking it. Okay, you seem like you might be overreacting a little bit. Watch out. Hop up, I'm doing something. Shit. Girl, I was just thinking how much money and time these people put into trying to design people's lives. I'd be feeling so stupid if I was these people. And you didn't even know what they was doing. I guess it's for the show. I guess this is like people that wanted to be famous and then they got mad at fame when they was famous, stuck in them contracts, and so they wanted to make other people feel the way that they feel. That's what I'm hearing. So who would think all that stuff that people were saying about famous people, they try to hide under the Christ or something like this, only for us to find out that some of these people is mentally disturbed. And doing this weird shit behind the scenes. Or these are people that's mad that like they got into Hollywood and they didn't know there was gonna be their clone that was gonna be famous. It was not gonna be them. And so they started doing stuff to other people, regular people, and behind the scenes and making money off of it. Like it's almost like these people were doing like snuff films or something like this on regular, so-called regular Americans, or people that they would be jealous of that they had a brighter future than them. So they just built a gang to harass these people silently. Like most of us probably don't even know that none of this stuff was being done. So they're begging for us to pay attention to them now, so that we can know what they did to us when we just really don't care or we can't see it. That's the weirdest thing ever. It's so weird. This also has something to do with the heavens being split. Because I was thinking about rape and pill age. So this is like the cartel fentanyl or poppy seeds or whatever. Somebody could be leading provider with these particular drugs. They break into people's homes or they build clones. They could have clone factories. They just have clones that look like us, and then take them out in the field and blow them up and record it. And then they try to scare you with it by like trying to tell you the story or something like this. So somebody's father could be dead or something like this, and somebody didn't tell you. Like your original father that could have been behind the scenes. Maybe this person ain't even Freemason or nothing like this. But somebody could have put somebody through this type of obstacle or trials or something like this. All right. False illusion, scarcity mentality, falling into bad habits. So this could be something like this where somebody's father could be passed away. This could have been a part of some plan, or these people could have robbed or raided something and took everything at some point in time. Because a lot of these people, like your parents been dead since the 80s, 90s, but they made a clone and you just didn't realize the difference. You know how you get older and you don't talk to your parents that much, everybody's busy or whatever. In some instances, okay? But there is no deception here that somebody's father has passed away. Now we don't know what father this is. I'm also hearing, hey brother, this could be something to do with like, if this is the young behind the scenes yay energy, this could be this energy. But somebody trying to say I'm their brother so they can have control over me. I don't think that the Bill Cosby version is my father. I don't think so. Like I wouldn't have remembered them looking like this. Like I said, unless somebody's lying about my age or something like this, I didn't remember. I think somebody trying to do this here. This could also be about a TV network or something like this. Like somebody wasn't able to pull this off or something. They could have thought you or I was gonna, or this person could have could have thought you or I could have done this, and this is why this person was so jealous behind the scenes, wrecking, raising havoc. But these are like super, supposedly super rich kids. We'll say not abundant, but we'll say rich, because I guess when you that bored behind the scenes, you just figure out how to steal from other people, and when they're ready to receive their gifts from God or the universe or something in the future, there won't be anything to get. All right, it's these people who have stolen it or something like this. These forever youngers, like what would we think about homeschool or schools in America if we found out that people were faking to be 15 and going back to school and harassing children and having sex with children, and these people are way older than 15, or manipulating them to go down the dark road or something like that. That would be a scary thing, I would guess. Okay. Because I feel like these people like to control you because they know that they hella control. But at the end of the day, they're not controlling anything. They could be controlling things around you, but they're not controlling anything. So these are like little weird scientists, little mad scientists, young Frankenstein scientists. And the only thing is, there has to be consequences, because if these people, even if we mix them with bots or Westworld people, this is people's property. Very fucking expensive property. It's very expensive property here. There has to be logs. Like I said, I'm pretty sure if these people, like CIA kids and shit like this, they could have been spending this last 7 years trying to, like clean this up or cleanse this here. All right. So it can't be tracked or something like this. And then I guess if these are these forever youngers, they can do whatever they want to do, fly where they want to fly. They could like come and seduce other people, get them to join the click. Okay.
Sort of like in this picture. Here are the notebook updates. So there's a new layout that accommodates new content. We've also enhanced the category page.
Get them to join the click or something like this. We were supposed to find out who this man is that don't want to hang out with these people or something like this no more. Okay, let's see. And they like to, laugh and say, like, show their hand or something like this. So these must be the people that are in the reverse that made their way to the top. Okay, it's something like okay. So this could be somebody that's the most high, but they feeling a little lower than this Queen of Swords. Somebody might be ready to pass the torch. Somebody, if they were reprogramming these people or killing them, so-called killing them, reprogramming them, they were like reprogramming older people to do what they say. Yeah, somebody don't want to celebrate with these people no more. Manipulating something like this, like killing elders and then reprogramming them with computer chips and then making them clean out their bank accounts and give it to these people. And so there's a lot of generational wealth that was built. See, and this is why I feel a certain particular type of people was brought down, because it's like you think about it when black people say we want equal something. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You wanted something else. You wanted, and you didn't even know what you wanted to leave behind. You just wanted to ruin something. So there's like little kids that didn't get their ass whooped and stuff like this, running around here doing this shit, dismantling things with controlled demolitions. By the time, anybody that's like logical, keeping people occupied with sports and stuff, realize what's happening, our nation is already under the control of Africa or something. Like I said, these are black people that didn't heal from slavery, even though they probably wasn't in it. They just wanted to say that they did something. Okay. Something like that. Okay. And the regular American probably would not realize that this is happening or it has happened. You get what I'm saying? I don't know. There's a lot of work to do. Somebody want to give us back our nation after they've ruined it. Okay. So that's why I said if there's no justice, there's no peace. Africa has been here simultaneously selling and bringing our kids back over to Africa and to other countries to populate themselves, because if you really think about it, the population it could be a little bit down in these areas. And it is a curse that was put on these people by themselves. Even if they want to call themselves gods, these are like killer gods or god killers. They don't compare to the American gods or the American energies here. All right. These are like, they went to the lands where it's detestable, or, even if it is like other countries where they have nice built up cities, they went to the places where it's like nothing, the nothingness. This is giving me like never ending story, where people were like dire about some situations or something. And this was something for them to do. This could also be people with new money, okay, like Epstein and them, okay? Maybe they didn't know about something, or that they had a child that was going to be a royal, or these are just hateful people that if they know somebody's coming up after them that's going to do something better than them, more relevant than them, this was a means to want to ruin it, okay? That's why I said somebody's mentally ill. This ain't old money energy here, okay? So now when these people have spent all this money and everything, I guess it would be like a second crash. I don't know. I wonder if this has something to do with the debt ceiling. Okay. I mean, you gonna eat all my stuff? Okay.
You said no.
But these are the same people that be like, oh, the way they did us, the way they did black people. But if people could see what I see that these people been doing, I'm only one person. But if people could see what these people was doing behind the scenes out of jealousy and envy, okay? You don't even know these people, or when you was engaging with these people, they didn't tell you that they knew that you had money or they had money or somebody didn't have money or nothing. This ain't the stuff that y'all was talking about. So this is just, mindless behavior, whatever this is. Putting people on a chopping block as to who you gonna be in a relationship, bitch. None of y'all. Raping American women in their home to leave them with babies, and letting their men run off with these girls, or they kill them and reprogram them. These are people that watch too much TV or something like this, and they took that shit to heart, or they let the entertainment entertain them, or enter their bodies or their vessels and obtain the space thereof, and they wanted to see this shit happen in real life. And that's just what I'm getting up. If somebody was trying to come over here trying to see what I think about the roundabout thing, all right, because I just don't talk to people, so nobody asks me no questions, so we just talk about the little bit that we can here on this channel. But I feel like these is people that think that God didn't see, or God don't see what they be doing, or they don't believe in God or something like this. But I don't know. So we got some corruption is over. A hitman and a bloodline or something is in reverse. Hell, this could be somebody enlisted your father or your fake father or something to take you out. All right. Because of what you're saying about the family, but it's true. Or not family, because some of these people ain't your family. They was just plants that were planted in your family, so you didn't panic. So you didn't have to have a sob story like, oh, my whole entire family was killed by villains or something, because nobody would believe you in 2025. So, who's to say these may not be family members? These are people that work behind the scenes or work for the government and found out these files like, oh my God, you mean this is how it really works? Bop, bop, bop. And then they thought that they could just call themselves gods or something like this and run around and manipulate people's lives. So the power is in that. A lot of them are not living a luxury life, or, they could have been housing some of these, mansions and stuff like this after COVID when they was killing them people over there and reprogramming them or whatever. But again, you're going to have to pay for that. Okay, some of us, they think they so smart, but some of us, they tried to hide our names off the list because they knew that if we were the ones on these teams back even around COVID or before, that they would not got away with none of this stuff. So now they're trying to challenge you and say, oh, I'm God or we're gods or something. But no. You went behind and you studied this. Some of us is just talking and this shit is coming out of our mouth and we shouldn't know nothing about what you do. So you have to admit something. All right, we got president here. Like I said, Donald Trump could already be dead. These people play too much. They just got something that looked like this person walking around. Plus somebody's claiming like they burned somebody up in their car or something like this. But I was hearing that they trying to say like me and my 3 kids got burnt up in a car or something maybe. Because my dad bought me a little red car from an auction and the spark plug was messed up. So I really only got to use it a little bit of times, and then, it just died out or whatever. I was so excited. But I think that this could be somebody else here. This could be something else. I'm hearing it could have been this gray girl, or that picture I found. The only picture that I got of us in that thing is the Katrina Gray girl. And she moved she was the best friends with my play sister Nina. And she ended up moving to like Indiana or something like this. Okay, she ended up moving to Indiana, but I'm pretty sure they sent, because she worked at Veolia when my husband worked there when we first moved to my dad's house. And I remember she came back. He was like, "Oh, that girl Katrina or whatever worked there." But I was always a little bit suspicious because I thought he was acting kind of strange after she started working there. But I really didn't think nothing of it. You know what I'm saying? I know that this person used to always be with the play sister, but there was always something between me and her, like, I don't know, because we could have been like looked at as the girls that was like that guys looked at. You know what I'm saying? But I think that my play sister Nina got a lot of play too, even though she was a little bit heavier. That's why I said these are also people that maybe grew up like plus size or something, and that excuse me, somebody likes these kind of people. Somebody could have grew up plus size and you could have been thinner, and they could have been jealous of you or looked at you kind of funny, or maybe not even. But once they lost weight, they knew the fuck they looked real good. I'm also and so somebody could be just trying to get people back because they was mad about the times when they wasn't skinny and you was. It's little stupid ignorant ass shit like this. This is the childish people here that thought that they was running the nation or something like this. And it's like they got the nerves to get mad when you realize that, oh damn, it could have been the play sister in them that was trafficking, or they at least witnessed, or they know who trafficked the children. And we say it on here. And then they get mad and then they try to retaliate with these secret programs that they got and throw missiles and little ballistics. These are like sending hot girls around your man and flirting with them. Somebody at the office just dropped down his, they be starting at the home, right? So it could be a situation where then somebody get a job at the job, and then they know at home the person ain't getting none because y'all fighting because of the turmoil that they causing in the household with you, the children, and everything like this. And some girl come in and just drop down somebody's drawers in the middle of the office and start sucking they, you know what I'm saying? This is the kind of shit that get people. If you get foolish and you get fooled away from your home, and then there's a whole bunch of people that end up, out of there, okay, by being misled in this way. Okay. Yeah, the Joker energy. Somebody is a Joker energy. Just hanging on here. But they butt hurt for some reason here. All right. If you wish upon a star. All right. Somebody might want you to be butt hurt, but honestly, I know that these people probably did a lot to my clones, but they never did nothing to me. But if my clone is me, you get what I'm saying? If they switch on and switch off these clones and they talk like me, look like me, feel like me, cry like me, get happy like me, excited like me, do you get what I'm saying? This is like some type of public humiliation or something like this. Like these are people that got publicly beaten by their boyfriends or something, and you've never had that happen. So they created a clone of you so that they can have this happen. And if they're up for a position with you, they'll try to show this shit. And you don't know they talking shit about you and trying to ruin and sabotage your chances. So you don't have a chance to say, well, look at you. But this was never me. That's the difference. That's the difference. You actually, in this real so-called fake reality, you actually got dragged by your man or something. I didn't, in front of my face. And I don't know what the fuck somebody doing behind my back. And I'm not chasing your ass down to find out. I really don't care. If I don't find out, then I don't find out. I don't know. Just, I'm not saying I condone anything, but what do you want somebody to do about it? But what these people can do is be called terrorists. So in 9/11, they just showed us what a terrorist, what they thought that we should think a terrorist is. And you fell for it. And this is the way that they're terrorizing Americans right now, right at their front door. So we have the military here. Okay. And I feel like some of these, dignitary, some of these overseers and stuff, they were enjoying watching the show too. So you could never trust anybody in Congress. I mean, we can't take any of these fucking people serious at this point. We really can't. They're all a bunch of children. You get what I'm saying? That's why. Well, I'll be laughing at those little skits that they be putting of like the Real Housewives when they look like babies. But this is what this is. Somebody that brought these people back to like something like this, like childish ways or something. And I feel like somebody wants somebody to heal these people. Ten of Pentacles. All right, in order to put this back in the upright here. And then I guess if they get new famous people, then it'll be that rules about, oh, you know, the Illuminati, what they make them people do. But in some of these cases, these people could have really did this stuff and they feel stupid. So when you came up for your part, they wanted you to feel stupid too. But nobody really never did that to me. They did it to the dummy, or the what you call that thing, a crash dummy. They didn't do it to me. Like, I don't know if they was told like, oh, if somebody died, they can't go to heaven or something like, or something like this. Like, it's something very remedial. Okay, something very remedial. And I feel like a lot of older people that's in this shit, they just don't know what's going on, because the people that they was working next to all this time, they was just like, yeah, sir, this is what this means. Or, oh, no, it's not a big problem. And then they'll go behind the scenes and be, these are stupid adults, don't know what we doing or whatever. It's something like this, okay? I don't know, Eight of Swords here. All right, so like motherfuckers are going to be, yeah, it's like somebody could feel powerless because, you know, like, what do you do? I told you to take down a nation. What would you have to do? Catch these people doing something freaky or something like this. Say you're going to expose it. But I'll tell you, there's an end to something. Something is going to get torn down. It's like, you know, it's like a parent coming in and saying, I told you to stop playing around with these video games or something like this. Okay? Stop playing around with these video games all night or something like this. And then the mom come in there and just trash the whole, like, throw the fucking video game up against the wall and break it and stuff like this. Like, maybe these little underground bunkers that these people created or something, because it's nothing but, like, there's no growth or nothing here. So now we see that when black people got the power, what they would do with it, and why God never really gave it to them. And so they can't, like, blame it on the white man no more, or the Caucasian man, or the white privileged people that is maybe dark-skinned people too that was in the background. They can't blame it on them. And if they be honest with themselves, they found us in a very good place. And they tried to put bombs in your life to ruin it. So now motherfuckers is really mad because deep down inside, you know you did all that for no reason. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, it's kind of silly. But we see what black people would do with the power if they got it, right? Or we see what foreigners would do with the power when they got it, right? They want to ask for help or nothing if it was going to shits. They would just, you know, sit there and act like it's okay or whatever. And there's nobody to blame. So black people going to be quiet. You know, black people ain't talking about nothing no more. They're not complaining about nothing. That's how I know they accomplished it. Okay, my neck's starting to hurt. That's how I know that they accomplished it. All right, we got a father figure or an older male that's protecting a son of David in the upright. Okay. I think we did this video like 6 months. Like, is y'all done with the dumb shit? Can we get to the real stuff now? Is you done fucking up everything and playing around? Did you get all your anger out? You know, like if a kid go in there, like you spank them or something, they go in their room and they're mad about it and they start throwing shit around and trashing everything. Or I've had a kid get real mad and throw shit and I had to open my mouth like, like, how dare you? You bitch, you gonna get like this? You gonna get like this? Okay, did you get enough ass? Did you rape enough girls in them hotel rooms with them extra keys and stuff like this and record it? Did you get enough out of your system? Are you done with the infidelities? Did you put your wife back, that you married back to your wife? Because now after all this bullshit, you want to run back home to your wife and get held by your wife and she don't want your ass no more? Did you make sure you put back on the books in the electronics that you married now? So if somebody ever tried to sue you or take your money, you can say, no, we wasn't married between that time. Yeah. We got the son in the gifts here. Okay, somebody could be returning somebody's stuff now since they didn't done all their damage or something like this. Okay. All right, because if you know somebody had gifts, these people was using chariot in reverse to access your intel or your information or your server in order to do things. So now everybody's gonna have to get a clean slate when it comes to jail time. Like, what we gonna do with the criminals that really did crimes and they supposed to be in jail? Now you got to get all these people expunged, or now you got to get all these people out. Like, what is y'all doing? You know what I'm saying? All the boys and got all the ass, raped all the girls. They raped the girls or made clones of the girls to rape them, that they didn't get to have sex with in high school. Is y'all done yet? It's just showing that these people with this chariot in reverse, or they learn how to fly some spaceships and shit like this or something like this. It just shows that these people were stealing other people's gifts, using unethical means of transportation or something like this. Okay, navigation, transportation, or something to have access to people. Somebody is not the most high. Somebody's been caught. All right. This Queen of Swords energy, I'm hearing sorry. So somebody was trying to fit in with young people, like All Eternal, Karmic Ending 1010, all these people. These are the headliners of these crimes here. All right, they didn't probably been in my house, your house, if you listening to this or something like this. Especially y'all that subscribe to these people's channels. That's why I told you don't subscribe to their channels. But they mad because you didn't subscribe, so they got in your house anyways. So it's just you gave them, by subscribing to their channels, you gave them some type of permission, some kind of clearance here. All right. So again, they don't have no aces of cups no more. And they're gonna have to pay back all this money or something like this. Okay. And something could be getting restored here. All right. It's something like this. All right. All right. Whatever these people just did, trying to make somebody carry a baby or playing around with somebody's womb and sticking a baby in there, this is about to backfire on these people, especially this Mommy Wata Tarot energy. I mean, these bitches is too old. And then y'all let Mommy Wata get on here and try to act mature on her channel, but you can tell she's so childish. I can tell that all these people is so childish. Like, they can't cover it up. That's why I say it's like somebody putting on a lab coat and some glasses and stuff like this and coming talking to you like, yeah, now, or like how they do on the news. When they want to sound believable, they put all them books and those fake books and stuff behind them, and they talk in front of them books and make it like the person is smart. They might have a globe or something behind them on the bookshelf. Make it like they smart. So now that we got all these people that got this shit up out their system, 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, somebody trying to say, I'm not like y'all, or y'all not like me. Like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do with y'all. Ace of Pentacles here. Somebody is an Ace of Pentacles. They not whatever. They can't be lumped up with the rest of these people. All right. Now I feel like this alchemy energy, but alchemy in you is not a younger that's not a forever younger, I don't think. Or this other alchemy person, this person be laughing and acting silly in her channel or something too, but that's not America. She's from Africa or something else here. Okay. And this is who probably got my Ace of Pentacles. Somebody could think that you siblings with them or something like that, but you're not. Somebody already seen the proof that you're not from America or something, and you're trying to change destinations with the Holy Spirit that's in the upright. So we know Donald Trump is immature as hell too. At least one of them. Okay, the serious one might be locked up. The serious one might be locked up. Okay. But the childish one, yeah, probably not. Okay. So somebody's happy here. Okay, with the Holy Spirit energy. I don't know. Somebody was sad. Now they happy or something like this. Okay. They want to get the victory here. Somebody's saying, I'll do anything. I don't know what this is. Okay. I mean, maybe somebody want to have really good cameras this time and have you go and tend to these people and treat these people in whatever way they need to be treated. Touch these people, heal these people. But they want to record it really good this time so they can, I don't know what they want to do with it, y'all. Because we don't even know if these is people or it's like a little worm or something like this with a big old brain in it. We don't know what's going on. We don't. We really don't, okay? So somebody could be heartbroken because you're going to get this victory. This would be a really sad person here. Yeah, somebody's really heartbroken here. Okay. All right. We also got the Empress in reverse here. And then we got the Three of Cups here. Somebody's really sad about putting the Empress in reverse, but this is about to be a big retaliation here. Okay. And this Mommy Wata energy was celebrating with these other girls. But again, this might be somebody that turns on this person. They might want this person to go down too. Because some of their memories could be getting kicked in. Because somebody didn't want these people to activate with you because some of these memories that they didn't know. Imagine you was with a coven or something since you was 12 years old. They showed you all these cool things. They showed you all they you thought you seen all your memories, everything like this. But you go back to the regular person or empress or something, they tell you something else. You attack that empress, but then after you attack that empress from touching that empress, something awakened in you. And you actually seen what this woman did to you when you was little with Stockholm syndrome. Why y'all was following this person. So like I said, these could be some kids right here. This could also be a fake empress, okay? It could be a fake empress or something like this here. Or they find out about their parents. They was doing this on you, and then they found out about themselves and their parents or something like this, okay? But like I told you, there's people trying to contact people right now and claim something like children trying to act like there's children trying to act like they wasn't working with people behind your back and they already knew a truth like you was hiding it from them. Okay. This is I feel like everybody's children is guilty. I feel like my children is guilty of whatever this is. I feel like there's not many children that didn't take this oath under this yay energy or somebody, even a Drake energy. I feel like it could have started off with one of these two teams or something like this at first when it was kind of innocent and something just went out of control. And it's neither one of these niggas, whatever this is, it's mine. You get what I'm saying? Like people is having fun carrying these people around on airplanes from city to city, letting them do whatever they want. All right, we got the final warning here, but this all eternal is one of the heads of this thing. Okay, and these people are going to jail for terrorism. Okay, somebody could have really actually burned somebody. It was these people that was going down to the groves and doing this shit, these rituals or whatever this is here. So now we got a bunch of like serial killing people on the loose for real. And there could have been Avenger energies that they blamed for killing people. Like they got a special license to kill, right? They could have put some of these people in jail already, or some of these people that we seen them publicly go to jail. That was like a jail, but you about to get out of jail. You about to go and run reckless for a certain amount of time. You get what I'm saying? But they would just have to be included in whatever this thing is here and try to keep it on the low. I feel like police departments was taking over already because I seen them training for this. I seen them crisis actor training in the parking lot at the mall across from my house, a couple years ago. Like these kids was acting crazy. All right. We got Wonder. So it could be this Wonder Jones energy. A lot of Jones, Mike Jones, Wonder Jones, Janice Jones, whoever these people, okay? They all got pulled out or something like this, all right? Yeah, they're not going to be able to walk away from this. Somebody could have stopped these people from doing something to an empress, but they didn't. Or a fake empress or something like this. This could be also these Wheat or Dwight people here that wanted to reign over this empress in reverse. But this could be also a Caucasian empress, or this could be a dummy or something like this here. All right. Two of Cups. Somebody could have killed this person to act like they didn't have children with them. So, okay, say I'm a clone right now, or God recreated me. Somebody killed and buried the version of me that actually had the children so that they can claim that I stole these children from people. And they swapped the children and gave them to the right people, the women that they was trying to hide these infidelities with. They gave the children back to those women. Okay? So a man was running with some women, married to me or you, had babies with you, whenever they had these particular babies, somebody killed that version of you that actually naturally was in the hospital with the IV in your hand. This new version of you, you got stretch marks, but that wasn't you. Okay? So that they can't tie the DNA back to the children being yours. Okay? So this is like some kind of false court case. I told you, I saw these court cases in empty courtrooms, maybe across America, where they're like, hear ye, and there's people with the gloves with the fingertips cut out, with fat jackets and things on, sitting in there doing fake court cases. Like, what do you want to say about your mom? Oh, doing drugs and wearing baby diapers, and because these people, somebody, this Gemini think I don't know that you an adult baby person with Queen of Pentacles Tarot 333 with my daughter, the one that y'all probably got rid of or something like this, the oldest one. Y'all want to act like I don't know that y'all adult baby people and her boyfriend. And the boyfriend that is her boyfriend, this is a splice of this Gemini and somebody else. Could be the Gemini and me or the Gemini and somebody else. So either somebody knew that this child wasn't mine. That's why I told you some of these women are going to have to get paternity tests, or there's going to have to be back pay, because some of these women need you carried a child that's not your fucking child. Okay? They already use this chariot energy to swap these children back where they belong. All right? But it's to make you look like a slut, make you look like a whore, make you look like something. All right? Or something like this. But the judgment is on these people here, because none of these children is my children, or none of these children is your children. Okay? Something like this. All right? So somebody could be looking foolish right now because there's some kind of judgment coming down. All right? And somebody tried to lock up an empress and say that you kidnapped children for a living and kept them at your house with a fake court case. But this is not the case. These children ain't yours. These people made you carry these children and raise these children. And these people have made some people carry these children and raise these children while they ran out there and tore up our country from the inside out. And then they took innocent people that raised these children without the help of these losers. Okay? And then showed them how to come back and attack the parents, or, they like it better with their other parents because they could do drugs and get airplane rides all over the country and, do all this other crazy shit and steal. Okay? And get away with it. All right? And not get towers for stealing. Not go to jail for stealing. All right? Not get caught planning these thefts. All right? This is the truth. And I don't know what the point is. The nation still seems to be standing a little bit. I don't know what the point is. All right? We got a fake Jesus here that was leading these people. So this is like a Caesar Borgia. All right? And the real Christ energy could have been sitting here just minding my business, giving the good word, and slowly, secretly being attacked. So this is like, incest, sleeping with sisters and daughters and cousins, and she just had a 7-year-old. Let's go pick it up and put it and bust it in. 90 with this 90 since 91 or 97, somewhere between 1991 and 97. Okay, with this Janice Unpacked energy. All right. I feel like the original one could have been a version of me. It could be this Empress in reverse. But when this person got online and started doing indigenous stuff, she slightly changed into what she is now. That could even be like Zach TV or something, but a clone of Zach TV. But it could have started off as the younger version of me. Okay? Like back in the 90s. Or this person was riding alongside my identity throughout my whole life. Yeah, we got 94. We got 97, 91, and 94. These could be times when they've killed clones or versions of me and buried me to get money. Or you, whoever this is. All right? This could also be somebody that left an impression on a man and now they want to give this person back. They want to give you another chance or something like this. But this person is tied to, or I told you the snake won't back in, but this person want to get back in your energy too. Maybe because they have to go back to dust. And here's the King of Cups in reverse, this man. Like I said, this could be the same thing here. I told you, these are people that didn't speak up in their marriages or nothing like this and complained. They just went out there and did whatever and created secondary lives. And then they recorded their spouse at home to say how bad of a spouse they was or something like this. When these people never even tried to spice up anything. They just went out there and did whatever this is. They never tried to do anything. Because they didn't want to do anything. They wanted to leave a camera on you and see what you do and hide everything that they were doing behind the scenes. But this is somebody that would have never, they would have act like you got the best sex in the world. They never said, well, I wish we could do this or expand that or nothing like this. You just would see them sleeping with other people or something. Okay? This could be misfit energy. This could be one of these gangs that's getting judged here. All right? Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, these are not good mother figures here. Okay? Okay? This could be the yelling mother. Okay? Whatever this injustice is here. The Wheel of Fortune is going to be turning in our favor here. Or mine. All right? This could be causing some type of warfare, though. All right? Page of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody was wondering if it's a good idea to bring somebody something or something like this. I think it's not. Also, whoever this is was putting money in this lion, this angel lion's back. Oh my goodness. Maybe it's keeping somebody occupied. Or somebody about to pay somebody to come knock your ass off. All right. So, yeah, somebody could have lost their life in this shit. Don't Go Chasing Waterfalls was the song of the day. Somebody could have got killed in this. This could be also, you have a child here. You have a child here. And somebody's saying that you're the inspiration. Okay. You got a child here that, you know, was hanging with these people and thought they could do the same thing. But these people had some Moorish papers and some Moors in some positions to say, okay, yes, you're okay. But it was still a skit. It was fake. Because these Moors don't really have no power. It's all this shit is fake. And they really didn't like your child, but they took them on the spree with them. And then when your children showed up, they're like, yeah, our homies ain't gonna let nothing happen to us. And then they either didn't have the paper or the paper was disregarded because this was the trap to then bind all this on your children and put them in jail. Okay? Or your other children, or these could be the us people or Etruscans from underneath. You know, they just binded them and then put them in jail. And now the real people that thought of the scheme and did all the stuff, they're running free. Okay? And your real children are locked up in jail for these crimes, not even to be able to fight these things off. I'm pretty sure they happen in certain counties. Yeah, 5/10, the day after my birthday, something could have happened to somebody. Now, they could have told these people, don't go talking to your parents. Some of these children were raised in farms without the mother and the father, or without the mother at least. They were raised by these people. And somebody's son ended up getting killed. Maybe this person was trying to come towards you on your birthday or give you something for your birthday. A Wheel of Fortune here. They wanted to bring you something. And these people could have killed this person. Because they don't want America to have nothing. They didn't want America to have nothing. All right. They could have even revoked this person's papers and sent this person somewhere else. All right. But they can't kick this person out. Like I said, if this dentist energy or something like this, if these people originally stayed here and they ended up in Memphis, as long as they're not overstepping something here or fucking with me, they could be claiming this area more than some of these other people. But I don't know. I don't know if you could trust these people. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Like, you can't trust no one or something like this right now. Okay. Some of these people could have left in 1994. 1991, 1997, after Jean Bonnet, whatever this is. Okay, and they were having fun putting these crimes on people here. Star card energy, Aquarius in reverse. Or this one to go. I'm about to put something right here. So this could be actually this Aquarius in reverse because they was siphoning energy and sending this energy up north or something like this here. All right. Whoever this is. I mean, these are people that was priding themselves on killing like popes and, you know, pastors, whatever this is here. All right. They really think they're about to get away with this. I mean, only the land of resources, and some of these people are considered land or ancient lands. They fucked around here too much. But some of these people could have ran across some things that find out why their parents is the way. They could have been mad at their parents, but they could have found out why their parents is the way, or what blockages, or why my mom was never normal, or why my mom could never see what we see, or our dad, or something like this. And now they could be upset about something like this. There could be a clash here with both of these horses and both of these knights in reverse. All right. They could be causing a division here. Like somebody could be seeing that something is unfair. You said this was to make stuff fair for black people, but look what you're doing to us, or the mixed people, or the people that's prettier, or whatever this is. Somebody's seeing like these people aren't about what they said they were about here. Four of swords here. We got man down, people rejecting people. Some people could feel bad or something like this, okay? I told you somebody's getting enlightened about something here, about the death of a child. Like these is hanging with. Imagine hanging with these people, running around doing all this shit, and then y'all looking through people's memories, y'all busting through codes on stuff like this, and then you find out what somebody did to your parent or something like this, and this is the person that's running you around doing this shit. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff was hidden. Like a lot of stuff was hidden here. Okay, about something. Okay. And a lot of stuff was blocked, or now these people are blocked, or there could be a restraining order or something like this here. All right. Nine of Swords in reverse. You don't have to cry. Yeah. Somebody could have been also trying to protect somebody from these people. They didn't like seeing them doing something to you or something like this. And they could have killed this person or ended this person or kicked them out this group or something like this. Yeah, because somebody did undo a union or something here. There could have been a union between two girls here. All right, this could be the forever young version of this friend or something. Like I said, these people could have been panting over you in the background all this time. They have a different mindset, these individuals here. Again, some of these people could be harmed, or some of these people could maybe look strange now. Something like this. They don't look the same. They scared to come forward because they could be damaged. I think I had a dream where somebody had a face and the face was like their face was like melted or something like this. And I was like, well, what? It was either a vision that I had when I first woke up, and like I was looking in the distance, and somebody's face was really warped. Okay, like really warped, like strange warped. All right, and then or this could, like I said, been a dream. Somebody turned around and looked at me, and the face was like really just warped. Like it didn't look like a regular face. I told you it looked kind of like Martin when he got beat up that one time and his face was swollen, or he ate that stuff and he got an allergic reaction. It's something. It's one of them shows like that when he, his face got real messed up. All right, like somebody would have a shellfish. So there could be something like some people put these kids in some kind of place and locked them up and did something to them. You know, they could have locked these kids up in some place or something here, and like threw something on their skin or something. I don't know. Teamwork, Capricorn, might even make it easier not to even notice who they are, or maybe they didn't wear masks or something like this here. Okay. Strangers coming against you. You know these people. All right. And then somebody's gifts is not to these kids or whoever these people, they don't like us talking about what they're actually doing. It's for all fun and games until like something like this here. We got throwing illusions here. So again, there could be something about some type of jail for you. Somebody could be also trying to figure out if you're going to bust somebody out or something like this, but somebody shouldn't be so damn annoying. All right, we got karma. These people are also claiming that they're doing some things. They're not doing nothing, some of these people here. Okay? It says attention, karma, they are paying for what they have done. All right? So, you know what I'm saying? Some people could be paying in different ways for what they've done here. All right? All right? They're about to be paying a lot or something like this as well here. Financially here. Okay? Jeez Louise. Some of these people could have been trapped in cages and stuff like this. I tell you, these could have been American children here. You wouldn't have been missing them because they were clones or they were taken during the Alice program or something like this here. All right. So this could be the inspiration, like somebody pissed off of what these people is doing to their parents or something like this or their family over the decades. And this is what got them. You see what I'm saying? Somebody could have looked at like a clip of everything these people did to you that you can't see was done to you. And this could have sent somebody into a rage. Or, like I said, you was talking about some things with these people and then they came up with their strong, brilliant young minds. They came up with something. But I feel like it's somebody that's supposed to be an adult or that they should look up to that should have told them not to do something. Okay? Okay? Yeah, somebody's blocking what they've done to you. It says done to you right here, and the page of wands is in reverse here, and it could be this masculine energy here, so that's why they're not going to be able to keep everything. Yeah, you was hanging with LaRasha. You was the scent that I was picking up with LaRasha. Okay, that was you. Somebody wanted me to feel what they felt in the background. If they was in the CIA and had to watch me, they wanted my clone or something to feel what they felt, but I didn't feel none of it. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know what somebody's problem is. King of Wands here. So somebody else could have been covering you in another sense here. Touch in reverse. Somebody can't touch you or something like this. Right? Or somebody wants to. Alright? I don't know. Like somebody could be trying to go back home or something. Or whatever this is here. Or they trying to go somewhere where they got a happy family or something. They try to wrap this shit up. Right? Queen of Wands in reverse. Somebody could have left a Queen of Wands alone here. Or they could have killed a Queen of Wands over here in the east of the garden here. They could have got rid of this person. Sent this person on their way. Something like this. Hold on.